welcome you from beautiful Toronto, Ontario, on the banks of Lake Ontario, the home of the Raptors, the Air Canada Centre. Down York Street, they have packed Jurassic Park just outside the arena. Just as many out there as there are in here, set for Game 5. Eastern Conference playoffs. We take a look at the starting lineups presented by Taco Bell. Miles Turner returns to the starting lineup, so back-to-back games with the rookie in there for Frank Vogel and the Pacers, and an interesting change for the Toronto Raptors. Smitty Dwayne Casey is going to go with Patrick Patterson. George Hill will run the point. He shares those duties with Monte Ellis. Paul George gets off the first shot, and easy for him in the paint. Away, so 3 turnovers early for Toronto, and Miles Turner with the left, sweet off the window.
Because of Monte Ellis, he didn't score on that play, but him pushing the pace, getting Miles Turner an easy layup.
Knocks it down. Turnover, so Valanciunas being dogged on the other end, and in transition, Ellis gets the friendly roll. Patterson getting the start today. Oh, it's blocked by Turner. Met him at the rim and denied it. In the corner goes Paul George.
Carroll harassed the Pacers star into 20 of 50 from the field and just 4 of 15 from beyond the arc. Guys,
Kelly, thank you. 8 minutes of this first quarter. Almost a turnover inside. Biyombo working on Turner. So Biyombo has hit twice. Has 7 of those 11 assists. They've ended up as 3-pointers for the Pacers. Shooting lights out from behind the arc. DeRozan has 7, second most of the series already. All of that coming in the first quarter. DeRozan again with a throwdown. DeMar DeRozan.
Here's DeRozan against Solomon Hill.
Well, DeRozan can't get that one to go. Offensive board, and it goes.
Watch Corey Joseph come in, being aggressive. And he's been one of those players that impact.
Or visit the NBA app as the details become available. That 4-2-2 series is DeRozan.
I think his legs wore down. They played a lot of small ball. Interestingly, now in the playoffs, they're going huge, the Pacers. And there's Valanciunas with a nice set shot.
George, patient, steps inside the arc and to Lowry. And now the Raptors on the move, going up top. Powell, the catch and the finish. In this game, that rotation is shrinking as Ellis goes right by Powell and all the way to the basket. Not there. Boy, DeRozan came out hot to start this quarter, and he has gone ice cold since. Powell, tough shot, rattles it home.
Totally different with DeRozan with Paul George guarding. Paul has did a nice job, and there's DeRozan trying to answer.
Oh, and he does answer. Indiana, pass across the floor from George. Monte Ellis gives it right back, and Miles Turner with a 2
on the defensive end if he wants to get himself involved on the offensive end.
Yeah, Valanciunas has to. He's one of those guys, if you look at it, if you're going to be a big and they throw you this, and he can be more aggressive. But on the offensive end, when you're a scorer, now you can drive it, pick up a couple charges, and you're not hesitant.
Ball's on the floor, and it's wrestled away by DeMar Carroll. And now George and Lowry come together. And a technical has been issued. I'm guessing at least to George, maybe to both, we'll see. As the ball was on the ground, Carroll came away with it. Lowry stood up.
Let's watch right now. Paul George upset. Because he locked his arm going down, Kyle Lowry.
Could have easily led to an injury there. They're going to take a look. DeRozan will shoot. George gets the tee. The series will move to Indianapolis on Friday. And Ellis over Valanciunas off the window. He called for a good number of teams, even those that have wanted to go small like Indiana did early in the season. There's been a lot of big lineups out there. Valanciunas with a block. Patterson with the left, gives it up. Valanciunas working on Turner. Wow. Lowered to boom, and a foul. And Boston and Atlanta coming up next. This is a Game 5 and a 2-2 setting and a finish at the rim by Paul George. Counters Paul George's 26 points. Here's George for 3. He's got it.
Right now the Pacers are upset. Call didn't go their way.
Paul George will step back jumper, got it over Carroll. Paul George, and Who knew if he was going to be able to come back and be this kind of player? Oh, DeRozan goes right by.
Got to find a way to start to feed DeMar DeRozan right now.
Stuckey, this time he does finish, and their lead at the half, or I beg your pardon, at the end of the first quarter. Toronto, that snaps 8 straight misses at 5 from behind the arc. 1 for 7 overall. Lowry gets himself free to Biyombo! Two-handed stuff! Gives him 5 points, just his second field goal made. All the way in, little spin by Joseph. There's a ring from those days with the Spurs back in 14. In the corner, three-pointer is good!
Ross, and there's the rookie, Norman Powell, with a steal and a dunk!
And now Lowry, shot clock at 6. Looking for the screen, gets it, Lowry kicks it across to DeRozan for 3, yes! DeRozan in the corner, Corey Joseph, oh! Another one falls! Have made just one shot in this fourth quarter, that was C.J. Miles. And now George, a little spin, gets it to go. They give the ball back to George, sitting on 39 points. Ellis all the way in with a left, no. And that's Turner with the rebound and the putback. And fantastic off the bench, a little crossover and a kick, and it's Powell. No, Lowry with a back tap keeps it alive. Toronto will burn the clock. They will use a timeout. 2-possession game right now. Lowry passes up a 3, he's on the take. Oh, and it's blocked by Turner. And here come the Pacers. George with his head up, he'll fire a long-range 3, short. Turner and Hill, and it is back tapped out to George. Now Solomon Hill buries a 3 in the corner. Huge shot. Solomon Hill delivers in the clutch. Kept it alive, he hits the 3. 1-point game, the quick foul, DeRozan. Knocked them both down.
Active shooting. You really want to have his numbers, his name behind, and now if you're DeRozan, you got to take it.
And he does take it. Solomon Hill. Get it to Hill again. Now Monte Ellis. Guarded by Lowry. Ellis trying to go strong. Can't get it. Biyombo. That's off of Biyombo. And so they have just made a ruling now. They're going to call that out on Biyombo. This will be Indiana basketball. 2.7 seconds. Again, it'll be Monte Ellis to put it in. As they stack it up. Still looking for George. And he's got George. The catch. Dish. Solomon Hill. Oh, it goes. Did he get it off in time? A 3-pointer by Solomon Hill in this postseason. This one would force overtime. Ruling on the floor is no basket.
I think it's still in his hands. So I would say no basket.
I would say no basket as well. And the officials take a look. And now the decision has been made. No basket. Toronto wins it. An incredible comeback win. Outscoring the Pacers 25-9. And the Raptors take a 3-2 advantage. Set up for a Game 6 in Indiana.
Wow. Wow is the word, BA. Give Toronto a lot of credit, and some of these guys coming off the bench. Norman Powell, rookie, Biyombo, Corey Joseph, they just clawed and scratched to get this win. Unbelievable fourth quarter, offensively and defensively for the Raptors.
Indiana made one of their last 9 3-point tries.